we pick up our son. We pick up our son every night. We leave here at 8:30 because it takes us 30 minutes to go get him because he's in he's going to the college courses right now for his GED. So as we were going down the stairs, I felt something on me, and we have a lot of beetles around here for some reason, and so I'm freaking out. I'm like, what's on me? What's on me? There's a bug on me.
I thought she was going crazy.
Well, what happened was we was going from the apartment
to the car, and I said I felt something fly on me, and I'm freaking out. And
as we were walking to the car,
and my husband, and
it was dark.
Well, yeah, because it's like 8:30 at night. So my husband's like, "Oh, it's nothing. It's just a tag. It's nothing. Don't worry about it."
Clothes tag.
I thought it was her tag too.
Yeah, because I didn't see nothing.
So he's saying, look, it's just your tag. It's just your tag. It's nothing. Don't worry about it. I'm like, okay. So
continue to go to the car.
We get into the car, and I'm still feeling something in my dress. So my husband and my daughter are about to get into the car.
And turn the car on.
They're about to get into the car, and I said, there's something in my dress. And when I reached in, something suctioned my finger. I let out such a scream.
She go,
She flipped her hand.
And they jumped out the car as I'm flicking whatever it is off my finger. My poor daughter's right there where I'm flicking it.
We all got into the car, and then as we were just about to turn the ignition on, you said, "Man, there's still something in my," and you go like that, and you go, "Ah!" and you throw this bug.
And Stephanie,
in my direction.
Right, I didn't mean to. It was just a reaction. It was, she jumps out, he jumps out, I jump out, and
jumped out. All of us jumped out of the car like a
every man
like
for himself.
like roaches flee when you turn the light on.
It was every man for himself. We jumped out that car, and I'm like, where is it? Where is it? And my husband's like, we gotta go pick Steven up. She's, we're gonna be late. My husband's saying, we're gonna be late. We can't, we gotta leave. And I'm just thinking, oh my Lord, this thing is in the car. It's gonna fly towards us. We're gonna get into a car crash. It's just all that is in my mind. And we are all petrified.
We were gonna calm down while we're driving.
But and then all my husband kept saying was,
yeah, well, I was like, afterwards I felt guilty because I abandoned my wife in her time of need. I was like, man, I jumped out of the car so fast, that car, the door, me getting to the door, I felt like I was moving in slow motion.
And to me, it looked like they were Roadrunner fast running out of that car like a cartoon. Ching!
I didn't see anything.
I was like, man, I'm getting out of here.
I didn't see anything.
I abandoned her. I was like, man, I'm sorry, baby. I know, but I love you, but you on your own that one.
And the whole, for the first 15 minutes, it takes us 30 minutes to get him. For the first 15 minutes, all he kept saying is, I'm so sorry. I feel so guilty. I'm your husband. I'm supposed to be your protector. I feel horrible. I just left you there like for dead or whatever. I just left you there. I didn't protect you from the bug. And I'm like, I don't care about that. I'm just afraid that this bug is going to fly on us. The whole time I'm just petrified. And that's Stephanie.
We all calmed down after a while in the car, halfway to my brother's school, and I hear fluttering. I hear fluttering in the back of the car, and I'm like, I look around. I'm like, okay. I was ready to jump out of the car. I see it. She
unbuckled her seatbelt and grabbed the door. As we're driving.
I put on my seatbelt, hoping to jump out of the car. I was like, okay, gotta calm myself down.
She was trying to trick her mind. There's nothing there. She's sitting there, so I hear her saying, there's nothing there. I didn't see him. There's nothing there.
I was ready to take the car and do a Starsky and Hutch. If you're old enough, you go.
I know. So I was afraid it was gonna.
I was gonna go. car's gonna fly into a parking lot.
And he says he's driving because we didn't want to be late and leave my son in a dark parking lot. He's like, I'm not looking. I'm not turning around. I'm not looking. And I'm just like, I just want to get to my son.
I know.
So we're dying. We're all dying, and we finally reach my son's school
to pick him up.
And I said, look.
We all jumped out of the car.
Yeah, I said, we got to find this thing because I don't want Steven to get into the car and him jump out of the car and fright and kill himself and all of us when that bug flies on. We got to find this bug. So my husband turns on all the lights, opens up all the car doors, and we're trying to find it. And there it was, right behind my daughter, upside down, holding onto the ceiling. What I envisioned in my mind was Mouse Hunt, where the mouse is under the car because it's going to terrorize those two brothers. This is what I envisioned with this thing was just upside down, like nothing. Like he was just enjoying the ride.
About this big.
I say, that's not a beetle. It's too big to be a beetle. But they're like, no, but it's too small to be a cockroach. He said to me, oh, okay, Charlene, go ahead, take care of it.
Go get it.
Go get it, Charlene.
Instead of him, after all his talk of guilt, he's still not taking care of this thing, and I'm just looking for something. I'm like, I'm not touching that thing. So I found cardboard, and then my husband he became a man.
I finally manned up. I finally faced.
And there are people outside staring at us like
yeah, they're all looking at us.
They're looking at us.
We're making spectacles of ourselves.
Crazy people.
And they were laughing too, I think.
They were laughing at us. And I'm just like, I'm not getting into that car. I don't want to die. So I find a piece of cardboard. And so he's the tallest, so he could, Juju. So he could reach it. And he's like trying to swipe it. And you know those things have the suctions. And it's still in the car. After how many times you had to swipe that thing before you got out of the car?
Too many times.
3. Yeah, I think it was 3.
Because it went from the ceiling to the floor.
Finally,
when he gets it on the floor, it's doing its little flutter thing.
5, 6.
It's fluttering. I'm like, it looks like a cockroach. And they're like, no, but it's not a cockroach. I said, all I know is that thing was on me. I don't want to die. And, I was just happy that it was out of the car. But then those kids came over, and they look on the phone, oh, it's just a June bug. And then I hear, splat! I felt bad. I didn't want it to die. I just didn't want it to hit your right. I didn't want to die. I didn't kill it.
Some random guy did.
But Stephanie was like, what did you say? You said you were glad?
I was glad it. I was afraid I was going to go back in the car.
She was glad because she's scary sometimes. But my son was just happy he didn't have to see it or deal with it or anything.
It would die.
But the thing too, the whole thing was that we were laughing at each other so hard that I was afraid that we were going to get into an accident just from laughing. Because we were just dying. One of those laughs where you can't breathe laugh. I mean, all like half the ride there we were doing that, and I was just so scared we were going to get into an accident just from the laughing. But thank God we made it home.
We survived the June
one
bug.
piece.
We survived the June bug in April.
I know! If it's a June bug, should it be coming out in June? Why is it coming out in April? It doesn't make any sense.